Yeah. Again, I didn't want to... Oh god, I'm not wearing... I am stupid. I'm stupid. Hello there, I'm ep.4, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Super excited to get back into this one. I have not recorded for something of a week, I believe. But I did some off-camera exploring, and yeah, we've got a few things that I'm quite excited about, but... Yes, we do have an elytra. I went back to the end and resummoned the Ender Dragon. We got the egg, because I had missed some of the advancements, basically. So I wanted to go back and get them. Found a lush cave, actually. Finally found a lush cave. I've been searching for one of these for like 2 weeks and finally found one. Got ourselves a couple of axolotls. I was exploring at the Nether Fortress, and I don't remember why I was there, but... one wither skull dropped from a wither skeleton, so I just decided to farm the rest of them. And other than that, the main thing I am super excited for in this box, the sniffer egg. I finally found a Warm Ocean Ruin, and these two like popped out of them, and I'm super excited. We're gonna get to hatching them later, but maybe not even in this episode. I want to build a specific thing that'll show off here in a second. Really. Other than that, while we were in the Nether Fortress, we found the rib armor trim. Apparently it's one of the rare ones. I don't know by how much, but... Oh, and I went back to... I found a bastion. I did not record this because I wasn't thinking at the time, but we found a smithing template, and I've been like trying to get netherite scraps here recently. I'm not done with that one, but we have enough for 2. So maybe in the next episode I'll have enough for a full set of armor. That's what we're going to do first. Because achievement, but yeah, unfortunately we have somewhat of a tragedy. I lost a little bit of footage, and if I can salvage enough to get a time-lapse of building this one in, I will, but we're gonna build, this is like build number 2, we're gonna build a little blacksmith shop. I saw a like Lego set that someone had done. If I can find like a picture or a link or something, it'll be either down below or on screen. But we're going to build a little blacksmith shop, and I'm super ready for this one. I really need to get myself a good set of backup armor and tools. Because let me tell you something. I have died like a million times. I've had a shield in basically every different episode, a new shield in every different episode, just because I keep dying. Also, like my Eddie Van Halen shield. But yeah. One of the first things we're going to do is get this all done and dusted, build up the second layer. Hopefully that I can get the footage sorted out for the time-lapse. I lost all of the audio on that footage, unfortunately. Alright, besides that, we got the little shop front all built out, and I think I've got the dimensions where I want them, so we're going to build it up like this one. We don't have that many farmers anyway, and that's kind of what's going in here. But we've got space for farms all built out, and a number of resources. We're probably going to try to build, in this episode, at least a sugarcane farm. I'm not sure if I'll have time for the melon and pumpkin one. But the next thing I want to do, that's going to take a little bit of time. Maybe we'll get to it in this video. I'm not sure yet. But we have a number of animals now. So I wanted to dig them like a space to live. Like, maybe move Pib from in there and get another fox, maybe. But we're going to dig this out and use it as a barn. We can set up a few animal-related farms in there. It'll be nice. Oh yeah, I am, like, in love with this, like, archway right here. All the hobbit holes, like, people generally trying to build them with arches, and I've kind of followed suit when I learned to build them. But this, I love this style of, like, building. Alright, but I think the first thing we're going to do in this episode is get a little bit more of our, like, blacksmith shop done. Alright, need to get a few stacks of stone bricks. Just put these away for later. We're not going to need them immediately, but we don't have a crafting table out here. I will go grab one. Hopefully this will be enough to start with. I want to kind of like add them as, not in this site because I have a stairwell that's supposed to go there, but kind of add these in intervals so you have like an interesting frame around the like house. Wait, that one did not want me to place it. What the hell? Alright, I'm not going to put it on this side because I think a stairwell goes here and it's just going to interfere with the whole thing. I think we're going to use the same kind of like doorway entrance. I think it'll be fine for this. I'm not sure what kind of door we're going to use. Maybe... I kind of do want to use one of those. We might use a, like... whatever they're called. Mangrove. Hi. I'm not huge on the doors. They don't look that great. I don't think they look that great, at least. In my personal opinion. My very, very subjective opinion. Just do a little bit of floor. How does this look? It looks okay. It looks okay. Let's swap it out for dark oak. I'm not 100% happy with that. That looks a little bit better, yeah. As I fall off the platform I built. Oh, while I'm thinking about it. I think I've come up with a design that I like for the pathways. We're gonna, like, set these up all through the village as it progresses, but I am relatively happy with this. It looks very worn down and used, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Because I want this whole, like, village to feel very, very cozy. Kind of like this house. Which, this house has a... It's good. I do think it's good, and I do like it, but I think it has a few inconsistencies, and Pip is just staring out the door. That is so unbelievably creepy. But yeah, let's get back to this. Let's get a little bit more of the floorway in. Yeah, I'm kind of just using the like spruce in this like dark oak log to kind of like hide the spruce in a little bit. Because I'm gonna use like the dark oak slabs for the flooring. Yeah, we're gonna add like a little gazebo like this one to this build as well. I think they're different enough where I could do the same thing and get away with it. So let's just add that in. If I can get it on the right block. Yeah, I think this one looks a little better than that one. It's a bit more colorful. I do kind of forget, honestly. Alright, is this the right one? Yes, it is. Honestly, probably should use something besides, like, dark oak. But, how? Brain. Why? But, I think it's serviceable, you know? It blends in with the rest of the build, at least. Yeah, it's starting to actually look kind of nice now. Before, it's just kind of a mud shed, you know? Let's dump a little bit of our inventory off, and... Alright, next thing we're going to put in is the furnace, and I do need a few cobblestone walls. I have a, like, furnace design that I kind of like. Not huge on it. Maybe we change it in the future, but... Yeah, the whole idea of this is just to have, like, a double-sided furnace that goes into it. That's why we've carved out this hole in the wall. Let's put it makes it a little bit seamless, you know? In the future, I'm bringing in some variations on this, but I have to have the video platform lines and make the broke the variations on it. Okay, I'm apparently stupid, and I made it one block too big. Hold on, let's correct that real quick. Alright, there we go. That looks much, much better. Alright, let's just add in the stairs so we can get up and make it a little bit easier for us to build the, like, upstairs. I don't know what's gonna go up in the, like, upstairs. I know the village is gonna go down here. Or at least most of them. I think some of them might go upstairs, but it's gonna be harder to, like, dig down, put, like, a zombie around maybe here? Something like that. I don't know. I will figure that out later. Because I definitely want those good trades. Got a stairwell, and I don't know what to do on this side of it. We might add some more mud brick and make it blend into it a little bit more, but I'm going to decide that on that later. Because as for now, we have to build up the entire second floor. Ow. 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 let's get the upstairs floor all taken care of. Basically gonna do the same thing we've done on like the outside of this. Wherever it is. Yeah, with this like repeating pattern. Alright. Flooring is all in, and let's go check it out on the bottom side. Alright, it's looking nice. It's looking nice. I've been super nervous about this build because this sets the precedent for every other like build in the village. Not really that one, that's just a starter base. If it looks like shit, we can tear it down. I don't think we will. I think we're going to turn this one into a library after we're done using it, which is definitely something we need to get to in the next couple of episodes, because I am running out of room. I've had to build a second storage room up here just to like hold all of my items. It's not full yet, so don't worry, but this is basically full. Let's go ahead and build up the second floor. Hopefully this is enough concrete. If not, we can intersperse it with other blocks. Like, might take a little bit of grinding, but we could use like bone or something. Alright. Inside is a little bland, but I think it's looking alright. Let's get a like better view of it. I actually need to cover this up. Hold on. Yeah, don't mind me. Just correcting a little incident. Yeah, let's take a little bit of a break from building for a second, because I did build a couple farms off camera, and since these villagers are right here conveniently, I can show one of them off real quick. Because I'm sure I'll have my tools broken at some point, so we can show off the other one. Alright, where are you? We need to go straight for the Bannerman. And pop through the ender portal. And pop through another portal. Alright. Now if we head this way, there's going to be another portal we can go through. And it'll start a raid. So we set up a little bit of a raid farm. We're gonna get this one taken up, and we'll come back right back out, and I'll show it off a little bit more. And of course, I'll put the link below on the tutorial I watched building this one. All right, let's check what we got. Ooh, 63 emeralds. That's not too bad. I'll take all of the gingerbread men. Gunpowder. That's a good little bonus from this farm. Yeah, let's go up and like check it out a little bit. I think there's probably a million mobs on this thing, unfortunately. But it's an alright farm. I will leave the link to the person who built it. I didn't want to do it on camera just because I didn't know how to build it, but it's alright. I think there's a couple little improvements, like something to catch Vex when they like spawn. Because if you're not quick enough, they will still spawn. But other than that, I think it's a decent farm. If I build it again, I might go with a different design just because. But like 63 emeralds, that's not bad. While we're at it, let's just show off the other farm I built. Yeah. Again, I didn't want to... Oh god, I'm not wearing... I am stupid. I'm stupid. Alright, let's just land in case I end up dying. Alright, well, I'm glad that was caught on camera. God damn it. Yeah, let's just show off the other farm. I didn't want to build them on camera just because they're quite time-consuming to build. And I had never built the raid farm before. We're only going to do that with like one more farm, I think. We might do like some progress updates because I need gunpowder, like a consistent like source of gunpowder. But over here, you can see I'm probably not going to go to it unless some of my tools are in bad shape. But there's really no reason to, unless I just want to get a few levels. But we built up an Ender. I think this is the iJevon design. But this thing is great, like, honestly. I've used it since... Oh god, oh god, oh god. My god, this is exactly why we're building the blacksmith shop. I keep almost losing my shit. But yeah, this thing is relatively quick. Unfortunately, these hoppers cannot, like, actually keep up with it. Yeah, like, this farm is great. Very, like, quick, very efficient. It's not particularly hard to build, time-consuming. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to build it, just because the time-lapse would have been, I think, like, 10, 15 minutes, and I just did not want to do that. Also, I died, like, a couple times. I didn't lose much. I did lose a shield, because I literally cannot keep them. Yeah, let's get, like, right back to our little blacksmith shop, get a little bit more progress. Yeah, like I said, the only other, like, farms we're gonna do off-cam like that are the witch farm. I'll do some progress updates and maybe record a little bit of B-roll, but I'm not gonna record the whole thing. It's too, like, time-consuming. It's definitely, like, a need at this point, because we really need to get up a, like, gunpowder farm. Because I am flying a lot, and I had, like, half a chest that I made just from, like, farming creepers. And I've almost completely blown through it. Alright, let's get the like roof on this shop done, and I think I'm gonna call recording for this one. Alright, roof is all placed in. Let's place a couple torches and get to the like roof line. Alright, there's the roof line all done and dusted. Yeah, I like the a little bit of gravity showing on this, but I don't think it pairs well with this. I think this is a little bit too straight, and I'm gonna have to figure this out in the meantime. But this is all the work we're gonna do for at the moment, because I do not think I have enough copper to like completely fill in this. Because I only have like I have a few stacks, but I'm gonna have to do some mining, and we'll come back in the future. But let's get on to the next thing. Alright, I'm back, and it's basically like the next day after I've recorded the last little bit of footage, but I went out and mined the rest of the copper we need for the roof. Yeah, we got both sides. We gotta build up a little bit more. We're like 70% of the way done. We gotta wait for it to oxidize, of course, because yeah, this orange looks not great. I'm not a big fan of it with the like red of the mangrove wood. But I did try to. I think the shape of it is a little boring, quite frankly. So I was trying to build up this little like part, a little bit of it like an outsticking place, but I think it looks a little bit too close to our starter house. So I'm gonna tear this down and try to find something a little different to make this look a little less boring. But that's a little bit in the future. Next thing, we've got a couple of achievements that I want to do, and I found something interesting out while I was mining all the copper that I want to show off. And we're going to build up like a sugarcane farm. Maybe even build up a pumpkin farm. I think I have enough for both of them. I'll tell you what, let's get some of the, like, there's a couple of achievements I know I can get, like, immediately, so let's get those taken care of. I went back to the Bastion. There's absolutely nothing in it, but I did find this lodestone. And I should have a compass somewhere. Okay, there it is. Yeah, let's use this as... for right now... I put it in the chest like an idiot, didn't I? Huh. Yeah, just for right now, let's, let's just put it... right here. Alright, got that one. And if we can find something to... I believe it has to be a mob, but... that should not be hard to find. Get another achievement. Might even be some, like, spawns right here. No. Man, if we have to wait till night, that's not too bad. Should be soon. Okay, let's see if it has to be a monster or not. I don't think it does, but let's find out. Nope. Alright, got that one. Just gotta make a comparator, which I don't exactly remember how to make. God. I'm just gonna have to dump all the skeleton in its own block, or in its own chest. Oh, we already have comparators. Hey. Don't know why I made these. But there we go. Power books is off the list. Alright, let's get on to the next thing I want to do. So we do, quite frankly, need a sugarcane farm. And off camera, I'm going to go and start building the witch farm. Maybe I have it done by the time I'm recording the next episode. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But I think this should be enough to build a decent sugarcane farm. I say we build it out towards the entrance of it, because it's going to be the most frequently used thing I'm building in here. Question is, do we want to stack them up or keep them all as one thing? I think we're going to try to stack them just a little bit. Hopefully I'm giving myself enough room to work with. Actually, let's dig this one into the ground. Alright, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that'll be 16. Okay. It doesn't matter where the barrel is, but I should probably move it over. I should, but I'm not going to. Actually, do we have any sugarcane that's grown at all? Because I think this is technically an unloaded like area, so maybe not many. Because I don't really have much of a reason to go over here anymore. Alright, okay, it is. What's the location? Yeah, I'll go there. that is a bulk of the mechanical parts of this farm done. Although we're definitely gonna have to light it up because that is almost pathetic. Of course I didn't bring you with me. Yeah, we gotta add the water in, and as well as the sugarcane itself, but other than that, it's basically done. 2 more things to do, and this farm should be 100% ready to go. Let's test it. It does work, okay. Alright, gotta put the glass in, and I think we are ready to build the next one. I think I'm gonna stack them, and then I'm gonna try to figure out a way to funnel all the items from this one into just a, like, bottom chest. Not sure how I'm gonna do this at this point, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm more of a fly by the seat of your pants kind of builder. Whether that is good or not is very up for debate, but alright, let's have ourselves a little look. There it is. First sugarcane farm done. I'm going to build like 4 of these. That should give us a like full stack of sugarcane growing, and I'm going to stack them if I have enough space. I'm starting to think I might not, unless we dig down, but which I guess we could technically do. They might have to go like right. I think we might actually have to. We might have to dig out this way, then put them side by side and add another one, because I don't think we're gonna have the like vertical space as much as I would like to just like put them like that. Yeah, honestly, kind of glad we're starting to build these, because it gives me a little bit of a sense of scale for what I need down here, and oh boy, I'm going to have to dig a lot more of this mountain out, aren't I? There we go. Number 2's all put together. I don't think this has gone off yet, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and build up the next part of this. And I think that will be all for the sugarcane farm. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait to get the rest of the sugarcane for this farm, but... Oh, god damn it. I know that was a bad idea. But... Yeah, that's both sides of number 2 built. I'm gonna have to go off cam and like dig the rest of the way, the rest of the way out. But ooh, we're actually starting to get a little bit of growth. Not enough, apparently, but starting to. Yeah, super glad to have a like sugarcane farm again. Next farm I build will probably be. Yeah, next farm I build will probably be like melon and pumpkins or something like that. But that's for a little bit of another time. I want to take a break from this and do something else. Well, yeah, we still have a few of those left. A few like pistons left. I don't think I'm gonna build a melon or pumpkin farm at the moment. I think I want to get these like finished up, and then like see how many resources we have to make. Okay, one thing I need to do in this episode is actually pick a location to build our base. I don't want to do it in this like area. I kind of want to do it a little bit further away. That way I can build up a like iron farm kind of comfortably. Ooh. Yeah, real quick. Okay, tactical fishing. We got it. Alright, the key to finding a good location for this, I think, is going to be in an area where all of this is still loaded in. But well enough away, that way we can actually build a iron farm, which I only need to be, I think, 64 blocks away. So should not be that tricky to actually locate a place. We could undertake a massive terraforming project and just kind of like knock part of this mountain out. That could be an option, and then we can build it like right over there with the like trees. That's an option, but it's a little far away from this, and it might unload some of my farms. We could go a little bit closer and actually like build in the original area that would load up those farms. Plus we can build our iron farm like somewhere over here. That way it'll be loaded in, and that one will be loaded in, and everything should work without issue. I'm gonna have to dig around and I'm gonna have to like look around, but that seems kind of like the better option at the moment. Let's fly around the area and see if there's anything else. What about on the other side of the mountain? Because it's not particularly forested. But it unloads those. Okay, that's too far away. Scratch that. Yeah. Okay, I think we're actually going to have to be forced to like build our actual base in this area right here. I mean, it's not a bad one. It's not what I would prefer, exactly. But either way. Alright. I'm gonna go off camera and dig a little bit more of our like animal pen out and clean up this like mangrove mess, and it's about time that I clean up this village. I'm gonna get those like 3 things taken care of, and I'll be right back. Hello. Alright, I am back. It's been literally an entire weekend. Have not recorded. I've been just trying to get the task I said I was going to do in the last clip done. But I want to come to this Badlands biome real quick, and because I need terracotta for our next build, and I think I've got quite a bit enough. But there's a secondary reason why I wanted to come out to this one, other than I just needed to connect the like portal to a road. But But the other reason why we came out to this biome, let's just hop back through the nether portal. There's a skeleton. Why is there a skeleton? Well, either way, we can see that this one pops out straight to another bastion. Now, I think this is the third bastion I found. Ow. Yeah, I think this is like the third bastion I found. I've not really explored this one. I think I went just a little far into it. But I did get swarmed by brutes and die. I didn't lose anything, fortunately. I managed to get everything back, but... I'm trying to record. I'm trying to put on a show, man. Do you mind? One of the reasons why I wanted to come back to this one in particular. Fuck. Why? I'm such fucking butterfingers. Yeah, this bastion is fucking huge. And I have a good feeling about this one. I think we might end up finding something pretty nice here. Hopefully. I could just totally be wrong, and we'll find absolute garbage. But, let's slowly worm our way through this. Is it shit? Ooh, that's a couple chests. It's not armor trim. That's not bad. Ooh, I will take more netherite. Hopefully, this is not a letdown. Safety first. Ooh, okay, this one is very big. I think this is a treasure room down in the center. If I'm remembering right, this is the one that always generates the upgrade totem. I think. I could be entirely wrong. That's a magma cube spawner. That's super interesting. Oh, we can make the world's riskiest farm. I'm actually kind of down for that. Not gonna lie. No, go away. That's what you get for messing with me, man. Okay. This could be very dumb. Oh, we found one. Gotta get this. Alright. Oh, I've come this far. I'm not dying to a bunch of magma cubes. What to take, though? Oh, we got another one! Yeah! Yes. Fuck off. I don't know what to take, exactly. So there's a lot of goodies. Some goodies we can actually take. Okay. I can get rid of the spider eyes. The rest I can always come back for. It's not super important. I'm gonna take this gold. Oh, they are not happy with me. Not in the slightest. I don't care. I got what I was coming for. Okay, that is a super lucky find. We gotta get out of here. All right. I'm gonna head home, and I'll see you in a second. Though the walk is kind of a long. It's kind of a long walk. Well, I feel like I've just said this, but welcome back. Now, full transparency, adding to my list of stupid shit that I've done in the last 2 episodes, I didn't realize I've been recording for the last 8 minutes, and I didn't realize my mic was muted. So, you didn't miss much. The only thing that we really did was you'll be seeing it on screen now, this netherite armor, and look at that. I'm super happy with it. Wish I could have got my audio on camera, but oops. I swear that and recording too much footage has been it's made me feel stupider than like anything else. But other than that, let's go take a look at our little bit of work we did in between the last cut and now. Yeah, I would say the blacksmith shop is basically done, maybe 95%. I think the walls need a little bit of work. I try to do like a little bit of a gradient in between the mud brick and this white terracotta, which kind of works. It's roughly the same hue, and it's a like value lighter, but I don't think it looks super nice, and I might change it up. Might wait till the copper fully oxidizes before we do that, just to see how it all looks when it like blends together. One thing I'm definitely changing though is I think something needs to be here, like where this window is. I don't know what. Maybe we build up another like circular window and put it there. Maybe it makes it look nicer. Don't know yet. Another thing that I want to change is this little like pathway and workstation. I'm gonna make it look a little bit nicer, but all of the like workstations where our villages are gonna go are already in. Of course, I've got to move them in here, and if I have time between whenever I decide to start the next episode, I do need to rip these pistons up and actually add sticky pistons. I forgot to add slime blocks to them. But we'll add all the redstone in between episodes if I have time, of course. And add all the villagers in. Other than that, I'm relatively happy, especially with the inside of this. It looks very cozy. I very much like that. The upstairs is okay. I think it's a little bit of a mess. Another reason why I want to change maybe the white terracotta out. This calcite and like diorite don't look that bad together. Maybe we change it to just that. Also, Pib lives here now for some reason. I don't know. He just ran out the door and he lives here now. Also, this block has been bugging me. I need to remove it. It's just been floating for the last little bit. Also, the shop front for our little farmer's market is complete. I wanted to do this off camera. I didn't think it was particularly important for the episode, but it's all added in. We'll add our villages in if I have time to in the in-between. But very happy with this. It's very cozy. I like it. One thing it needs is a fireplace right here. But other than that, 100% done. Just gotta add the villages in and decorate. Now if we go over here. Another thing I need to add is a piston door, because this walk all the way around into this cave and going here to get to the farms that are going to be hidden away behind the farmer's market. It's a little bit of a walk, and I don't want to do that. I think having just like a piston door right here or on the side would work out better. But yeah, final module is in place, and we're getting quite a bit of drops on it, honestly. Super happy with this. Glad we have a consistent source of sugarcane. Yes. And a little bit more progress we made is we have done a little bit of landscaping in this direction. We filled in this like a giant hole that was here. That took a long time. But we got that all done. Cleared a little bit of the forest that's here. And we took down the village. It is all gone. It looks a little empty, and we're definitely going to have to add a few builds to fill the space. Yeah. last little bit of progress while we have last little bit of progress we did off cam while we have our fading daylight. I've dug a good chunk of the space out for our little barn. Yeah, this is where all of our animals are gonna go, all of our horses. Ooh, speaking of horses, yeah, we're gonna keep basically everything in there. But speaking of horses, if we run over here, I got myself some skeleton horses. There was a thunderstorm, and I saw one of these guys, and I had to get it. I love skeleton horses. I need to think of some names for these guys. I, quite frankly, don't know any famous skeleton names, but I'll come later. I'll come later. But I think that's enough progress for one day. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you think it deserves a like, leave one. If you don't, that's all right. Either way, if you did enjoy it, I will see you in the next one.